It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Honsius.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Karolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling podcast feed. This network of ours, it's growing, it's huge, it's amazing, it's fantastic, it's immaculate. Why? Because it has you, each and every one of you. Listen, do a couple things right now wherever you're downloading and streaming your podcast. You do you. That's your business. But download, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and do a favor. Share it with a friend. Let them know. Let them know there's a Facebook page as well where we can have a lot of more good banter. And not only that, what about CelebrateWrestling.com where you can do a little search for the merch? Like we say, spring's coming, tarps are coming off, it's in the air, you get to show off the muscles, okay? Cutting season is over.
Right.
Okay, we've done the winter weight cut. You want to show it off? Why not better with a Greek World Order shirt?
I know.
And I didn't say it shirt. A chair shot shirt.
Chair shot.
Chair shot shirt. Chair shot shirt. What are your chair shot shirt? Why not? Shout out to the GWO. Shout out to everyone under the banner. And Scotty A, keep them reels a coming, baby.
Keep it going, buddy.
Keep it coming.
Keep it going. Okay. Normally we have something kind of funny or whatever to start. There's nothing funny going on anymore. I don't know what's happening. You know, for a good month, you and I kind of boycotted, you know, watching WWE, but why did we do it? I think people have to remember why do we go, listen, if they're not going to put any effort in, neither are we, and we'll just guess and tell you guys what we think is going to probably happen, which actually ended up happening anyway.
Crazy.
And I don't even work there.
Yeah.
Neither do you.
No.
And we were hitting it bang, 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 bang.
And that was the struggle I had with AEW.
Okay, so yesterday, you, myself, and the daddy Mike are, you know, doing the dungeon show yesterday. We're having a good old time. And at the end of the show, 10 o'clock rolls around and daddy goes, hey, did you guys find out who the voices in Randy's heads were? And you know me on the internet, so, you know, Mike doesn't trust me so much, but I get why. I get why.
Listen,
right?
He gets excited.
I get excited. And I go, Mike, I did see something on our page, the Celebrate page, that Joe had put on.
Right.
But I don't know.
Joe.
Yeah, GW Joe. And I don't know if I read it correctly. Hold on, let me pull it up.
See, that's growth.
Right.
That's growth.
Thank you so much. So I pull it up and I go, take a look. Maybe I'm interpreting this the wrong way. Pat McAfee was the voices in. So I saw Mike's face. Mike's like, huh? You said, huh?
Yeah.
I said, huh?
Yeah.
So I get home way earlier than you did.
Yeah.
And I pull it on. And I have
Tell
to admit,
me you're surprised I made it on time.
I am very surprised, by the way.
This new Dimitri.
I like this guy.
Even under the sauce. Under the gun.
Unbelievable, ladies and
On
gentlemen.
time. You said 8 o'clock?
I said 8. 8 on the money. I can't say anything about it. So as I'm watching it, kind of knowing that Pat McAfee is the voice, but not knowing how this all happened. Huh? Buddy, so it all comes down. They're in St. Louis. Randy comes down. Hey,
his hometown.
I'm from here. Blah blah blah. I'm going to be the 15th.
Yeah, so I didn't watch SmackDown.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're busy, so let me give you the rundown. He goes, I'm going to be the 15-time champion, and I'm doing it for the 6 people in front of his family, right?
Okay.
So he's kind of cutting down St. Louis, but not really. A little shot, but no one's really catching on to it because they're all excited. He's there. By the way, St. Louis fan, not great. Little better than Winnipeg fan, and we'll get to you in a second. I'm not sure. Let's just say fans, I'm telling you, our idea of just having all this wrestling overseas, way better.
Doesn't St. Louis just feel like the Winnipeg of the States, though?
It very much felt like that yesterday.
You know?
Very much so.
Like, you know, rough city, one monument.
Right.
Not much going on.
Not a lot. Yeah, you're right. So, you know, Randy's doing a thing, and then Cody comes down, takes off his jacket, and they start going at it. But I'm not even a minute in. This guy comes into the ring wearing these ridiculous aviator glasses. Not sure why he decided to go with this look, because if you see it, you'll know why. They just wouldn't sit on the bridge of his nose.
Oh.
And everyone's like, it's Pat McAfee. And he's wearing an RKO shirt, and he kicks Cody in the southern region.
Really?
Gave him the old punt, if you will.
Really?
As a former punter in the NFL, that's a gotta hurt.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Knocks him down, grabs the mic, and basically starts unleashing and saying how he was the guy that Randy was calling this whole time, so on and so forth. And when I tell you that the entire crowd was like exactly the way we were, but we hadn't seen it, but in live, now seeing what the fans were seeing live, and they were all doing, huh? I am not joking you when I tell you weird. Like, I don't know what happened to me.
Mitch, I see, this is where it ruins it for me. Why?
Well, that's what the world is trying to figure out now.
Like, why?
Now, on one end, I am going to say one thing. Pat McAfee's good on the microphone.
Yes.
A little piece of me feels like it's not like Randy's bad, but a little, if you saw the rant, and I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it, go see it for a second, just to see what this was all about. He goes on this rant, and I'm wondering, are you now a Paul Heyman guy? Are you the new Paul Heyman of SmackDown for Randy? That's the only thing I got out of it. That was what I got out of it.
I'm just surprised it's not McAfee versus Jelly Roll at the main event of WrestleMania Night 1.
Well,
what are we doing?
What are we doing? Buddy, I don't know anymore. I was reading some things here on the internets, and me.
Like Pat McAfee for 3, I would have much rather be Danhausen.
So,
which, by the way,
later, yeah, exactly. He's on a roll. He was probably, and you know how I am with the whole shtick of the funny and this and that. He was the highlight of SmackDown yesterday. He was the highlight of SmackDown.
Dude, he is perfect in that company.
I will tell you this. If they are, and it does look like that's what's happening either on purpose or not on purpose, he's starting to run SmackDown and, dare I say, the entire WWE.
Kit Wilson.
Yeah.
Danhausen.
Right. I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to see it. Let me fast forward. So Randy and Pat beat up Cody. Cody, obviously has to leave the ring later. Kid Wilson and The Miz get a title shot against R-Truth and Damian Priest.
Okay.
Well, all of a sudden Danhausen comes down and he does the old R-Truth. He wants to get tagged in.
He's the new Truth.
He's the new Truth. He's very much so.
Truthhausen.
He's even trying to take his shtick. Long story short, that happens. Cody comes out of nowhere.
Hold on, Cody?
Yeah, exactly. Your face right now is exactly what happened. Cody comes out of nowhere, grabs Kit Wilson, gives him finishes him off with, I can't remember what he did to him. He did one of his moves. I can't remember which one he did, right? Yeah, he finished him off. And then he starts getting on the microphone, Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
And he's like, Pat McAfee being unveiled as the person that Randy Orton was talking to is like Disco Inferno being the third guy that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, when they came out. He literally said that on TV. I got out of it was...
No, he's not wrong.
No, but here's the thing. When you have to come back and explain the joke or the shtick or the vent to the crowd, you got yourself a problem. A major problem.
You guys teased a great reveal to be Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee.
In the corner of Randy Orton, which is, I don't, like, what are we doing?
But I don't know what's happening.
I'm speechless.
So am I.
I didn't watch SmackDown. I might ban SmackDown until, no, I can't. WrestleMania's around the corner.
See, here's the funny thing. WrestleMania, the one thing that they are trying to do is they are trying to put it in overdrive right now. They were, again, the injuries caused a lot of delays. I get all that, but they are trying everything and a bag of chips, spaghetti against the wall, everything to try to make this relevant.
It's not good.
And so I read a report earlier that apparently the higher-ups, the TKO higher-ups, came up with the idea of Pat McAfee calling Triple H and Nick Khan and going, hey, we're thinking Pat McAfee, and Triple H and Nick Khan apparently like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Let's assume that's true for a second, okay? This is exactly what my problem is. I'm actually hoping that was what happened Because if Triple H or whoever it is, the new Dog Road, came up with this idea,
Dog Road.
not good.
No, not good.
Not good.
You have a committee of people, and this is what you're coming up with week to week. You
Buddy.
guys, this is embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. But I'm now wondering, where I say they're fast forwarding, let me take you to this level.
Sure.
Monday, let's jump over to Monday Night Raw real quick.
Now we're going back in time.
Now we're going to go back in time.
We're in the DeLorean.
We're in the DeLorean. We're going to go back and we're going to go to the end. We're going to go to the end of Raw.
Okay.
And we're going to go where Seth is talking to Paul Heyman. And he's like, hey, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to beat you up, blah, blah,
What happened
blah.
to the restraining order?
Well, you know what? He's not honoring it. He's not honoring it. It's pretty obvious. And I'd like to know, who is Seth Rollins going to call when he gets arrested again?
Yeah.
Is it Becky? How many times are you going to call Becky to come
How many times can you
Because
call?
eventually she's, who's taking care of the kid too, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't.
He's got no friends.
Just stop. If you know there's a restraining order, don't get so close.
Don't do it.
All of a sudden, as Seth is about to do a little handling of the Paul Heyman, Gunther shows up out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. We're on this very show last week. We're like, what are they going to do with Gunther? What are they going to do with him?
I guess we found out, yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Thoughts.
No reason whatsoever. I don't, look, put it like this. Again, I say it. I guess, sure, but there's no storyline to this. So it's literally plug and play. We got a top superstar. We have this other guy.
Yeah.
We need to put them together.
Yeah, we need two top superstars.
You don't need a storyline. You just have to get together.
Get them to fight.
Get them to fight.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Not good, Mitch.
It's not good. Now, here's why I think that happened. Now we go to ACT or AEW. The ACT at AEW.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is in Edmonton this week. And by the way, so I don't forget, happy birthday to you and Daddy Mike this coming
Thank you,
week.
sir.
Happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to both you guys.
Thank you.
All the best, health and happiness to both of you.
I appreciate that.
So we go to
God
the
bless you.
AEW, and they're in Winnipeg, and everyone's excited because it's Kenny's city, right? Everyone's like, all right, Kenny Omega, MJF's here. This is amazing. MJF would never show up in Winnipeg if it wasn't for the fact that AEW's there, right?
No. It's the wrong type of peg for him.
But it wasn't Kenny that came out.
What?
There's another guy from there. And that's the Jericho. Jericho making his return after a long hiatus.
Oh, baby. I love
shows up. The crowd, we were talking about it yesterday, the three of us. The crowd could have been a little better, but what an entrance. What an entrance.
Let me explain to you something.
Yeah.
The mustache.
Yes. Oh.
Works for me.
Excellent.
Excellent stash game.
Yeah.
I love the look.
Right.
Star power.
Yes.
Hometown.
Yes.
The crowd fell flat a little bit. I was like, aren't you guys
Not bad.
Aren't you guys a little happier for this? Maybe they're just too used to it.
Or how about this? Shocked like everyone else.
Okay.
Because everyone had it on their bingo card that's somewhere. And I think a lot of us would have guessed WrestleMania.
But AEW,
he's going to make his entrance.
That might have been the best Dynamite episode I've seen in a very, very long time.
It was.
You changed it up. You did a little different. Let's do the reveal first.
Right.
Okay? Let's get into some building of our championship match a little bit more. Let's get the Omega back over here. Let's let Speedball loose clean in the middle of the ring. You know?
When I saw Speedball come out to represent Canada, by the way, I was going,
hey, careful.
Dimitri's throwing his TV across the room.
Careful.
He's throwing it across the room.
Out of respect, I'm going to leave it at that.
Right.
Out of respect.
So where I was kind of going with it, with the whole three shticks of what's been going on lately, is I think Jericho told Triple H, I ain't coming to WWE.
To pull a job for the goof.
And then they had no choice but to say, oh my God, we got to do something hard, which caused this avalanche of weirdness to happen on the shows. That's what I think just happened. I think it was literally just announced this week, like amongst them, I ain't coming.
Yeah.
Because for all this to happen like this, it just shows this must have happened this week.
But and again, you know who suffers?
Us.
No,
Me.
The quote unquote vision.
Me. No, me.
Now think about this. So it's like, think about how bad Logan Paul and Austin Theory are in the eyes of Paul Heyman.
Oh my goodness.
It's not only bad enough that you got to call in the Brock Lesnar to help you.
Right.
They're like, hey, we'll do this if you want.
That's right.
It's not bad enough that that the Heyman just ditched him and said, you guys are so good. I'm here. Look, it's Easter week. I'm here for the sinners.
Right.
I'm here for the weak. You guys are so good. You don't need me anymore. AKA, I broke up with you and you're never going to see me again. Now with the Rollins, he doesn't even go back to the new.
I know.
Right? He goes to the well and goes, hey, Gunther, question for you. Do you think you can help me out? Like, he's asking everyone except those two.
Exactly.
It's so funny.
And, buddy, what about this? I mean, let's go back to Raw for a quick second, because Cody's had a horrible week.
Yeah.
Right? He gets pummeled by Pat McAfee. Travis Scott's already busted his eardrum. Now Pat McAfee's kicking you in the junk.
Yeah.
You've lost that. But on the Monday, Stephanie McMahon gave you a nice little slap across the face.
Well, it was a little offside.
Well, listen, hey, no one should be touching a lady like that, no matter what.
Fair.
No one should. No. And so here's my thing on it. He rips Stephanie around to make his point or whatever.
Yeah.
No Triple H. Okay, he's probably not here, whatever, blah, blah. Oh, wait a minute. But when Brock Lesnar and Oba were about to go, two very capable gentlemen that can go at it, and everyone's excited about this opportunity, that's when Triple H decides to show up. Your wife got manhandled, sir. Manhandled. But you come out to save Oba Femi and Brock? Hey, I'm just saying.
Don't take it for granted. Okay, first of all, I loved that, by the way. The Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi, I've said it for the last few weeks, and I'm going to continue to say it.
Yeah.
I actually am looking forward to seeing Punk Roman Reigns, but this is the number one. This is the excitement match.
Yeah.
They've all realized it. They're jumping on. I thought the Triple H coming in between them was a nice touch. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Triple H is coming into this one.
Sure. I get it. I do think that you're absolutely right. You've been calling it for a couple weeks. This is the highlight without it being the Roman Reigns and the CM Punk. This is the highlight of not being Cody and RKO. Randy, I do think that this is the one that everyone's waiting to watch. But I guess a little piece of me is like, I just find it funny that he would show up to do that. But I get it. It makes sense. I'm not going to cut it down because I liked it. I like that they didn't go at it. I told you.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Oba knock him out again.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But now it does solidify in my brain that Oba's going to clean him.
Yeah, but I think the week before WrestleMania is when Brock is going to, I think, hey.
God willing.
We're about to find out.
I hope so.
What'd you think about the and new? What do you think about putting the straps on the visionless?
You know what? I'll tell you, I think I've come to this realization, you got to try everything now. Yeah. Are they better than the Usos at the moment? Sure. Are they the best are they the best that they have to offer? Yeah, they are, I guess. Like, it's bad.
Yep.
It's bad because R-Truth and Damian are actually climbing the scale with me with regards to the best tag team. And that's not good. I'm sorry. That's just not good.
No, that's not good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's just not good. And I don't know what else to say. I will tell you, one of the matches I'm now looking forward to, hey, Penta, I give you some respect, man. Ladder match for, you don't have to do it, but you're going to do it, and I appreciate it. Yeah. I think that could steal the show because he is that guy.
He's that guy, and
right?
he wants to show it off. Man.
And the guys that are going to be in that match want to show everyone. Yes. So that one could steal the show. But I would be lying if I said that I just want to watch Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer just go. I'm turning the volume all the way down.
It doesn't need to be on.
Candles on. And I just need to watch it.
How does she walk in those stiletto boots in the ring and get the job done? You know what I mean?
She's walking on clouds in my eyes. Oh. She's so great.
Could you imagine Stephanie Vaquer?
But here's my problem.
Hold on. Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
And the ref. Our ref.
If they bring that ref for that match.
Oh, my goodness.
If they bring that ref for that match, it's over.
All bets are off.
It's done. It's over. You'll never see me again.
I will say it.
I don't know. Like, listen, because of what's happened this week, I just don't know. Like, okay, let's just, I know you didn't get to see it, but let's just go back to this Pat McAfee thing. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
What's going on?
What's going on? I don't know what to say. Like, does it have a little meat to the bone? Mitch,
buddy, and going. I didn't even see the SmackDown, but even going into the the jelly roll, like we talked about, the Cargill and the Ripley. You basically have Brock Lesnar, Obafemi in female form for the championship.
Good point.
And no one cares.
Right.
Because the writing and the stories are terrible.
Yeah.
AEW, with a smaller budget and no creative team, is outperforming them right now. I want to spend the last little bit talking about Dynamite.
Sure, absolutely. Let's do it. Like, all I can tell you is, I will tell you this. Will Ospreay, Jon Moxley, yes. Yes, and yes. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
AEW, you want to know why else they're better? Because their security and their team can actually hold people back.
One last thing I want to say about WWE. Okay. I know you want to talk AEW. One last thing.
Sure.
You know why I also know they're in trouble?
Yeah.
Because didn't a guy just retire? 17-time, we'll never see you again, and now you're hosting WrestleMania. These are desperate things. And yesterday in Pat McAfee's little rant there, he did bring up ticket sales WrestleMania are garbage. He brought it up. He said it out loud again. The more you say it out loud, you guys, I really don't think that's a good idea right now.
No.
You know, like, I know you're trying to push it, but if you own a nightclub or a restaurant and you're telling people, we're dead every day. We're dead. No one's coming in.
You guys.
That's not something to entice the person to want to come to your restaurant.
Mark my words.
Just saying.
Mark my words. The Chris Jericho is going to turn AEW in this run right now.
Right.
He's going to do it. He's like, I'm not going to pull a job over there. Yeah. That's speculation. But that does, as per what we thought was
speculative, Your Honor.
Yeah. Overruled. Let the defense know that if they keep badgering the witness, the prosecutor. Anyways, so he's going, I ain't doing this.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. And I think that Jericho's like, look, I'm not in the learning tree anymore. I don't want to come and be here just to kind of usher in the new one. Let me step on their throat. He feels it. They all feel it. They're ready to go. And they can walk right into the summer at All In. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, Dynasty and then All In and everything. I'm telling you, the roster's back over there. I liked everything that I was seeing. I'm even to the point where I'm liking the Speedball Bailey.
I was just going to ask you. So Speedball was getting the beats from the MJF. Cody was getting the beats from everyone else. I kept saying to myself, alternate scenario. You know what I mean? Who did I like watching get beat more? And it was Cody.
I thought it was Stephanie Vakir and Liv Morgan. In that case, Mitch.
Yeah, me.
But the point is, like, everything's working over there.
Yeah, buddy,
like,
it is.
Everything is working over there.
So this week, Daddy Mike, he's going to be in Edmonton for the Dynamite show. God willing, he's going to be maybe even look, these are I don't know for sure, but he's going
to give us the scoop.
He's going to give us the scoop,
the inside.
Maybe he'll get in there, and there is somebody. I'm not going to say anything that he is going to talk to.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Who?
I can't. I'll tell you after. He told you. He said right in front of you.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Right.
For the show, so get ready. That's his story to tell. I don't want to say anything. I'm excited for it.
We're people that don't say things.
That's right. We don't say anything.
No, we don't.
But look, AEW's on a heater right now, and they took a giant step forward.
MJF.
Yeah.
I'm an American hero.
Right.
I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
Absolutely. Okay, alternate scenario time. Because in all honesty, there's nothing more to talk about, Dimitri, because that's what happened basically all week long. Rather than me tell you all the non-essentials, this was the essential.
The unfortunate part is that this is going to be one of our lightest shows that we've ever done. And the reason is because of how light everything is.
That's right. And just, I don't have answers for some of these things. Let Meltzer and Mike tell you tomorrow why this happened. Because I have no answer. I have no answer.
He's got no answers.
If I have no answer.
Questions, no answers.
Exactly. Alternate scenario time. You ready?
Okay. Ooh.
I said it earlier. Would you rather get beaten up by Travis Scott or Pat McAfee? Cody Rhodes is the only one that can truly answer that question, but I'll tag you in.
I think I'd rather get beat up by Pat McAfee. I like his show.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Travis Scott guy.
Right.
Great artist. But I just saw the way he hit Cody Rhodes.
Right.
And that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
I think Pat McAfee's the right answer here. I agree with you. Yeah, tag me in. Travis Scott doesn't know how to play nice. Like, he busted his eardrum. He doesn't know. He doesn't get it.
That was an eardrop.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Next question. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So I've been on the reels. You know me. Mind my business is cruising the nets.
Yeah, best bruiser.
Killer Cross is on fire in the indie circuit.
I've been seeing that.
Matt Cardona's back in the mainframe.
Oh.
Not doing so well over there. Tag you in. Who's doing it better right now? Killer Cross or Matt Cardona? I'll tag you in. Meaning, let me push it a little more.
Yeah.
Does Matt Cardona want to go back to what Killer is? And does Killer want to, because Killer didn't want to leave. He left and now he's seen the success. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think they want to do a little switcheroo? I'll tag you in.
Well, you know what? I think that they do want to do a switcheroo. Well, I think the Cardona wants to do a switcheroo. I think the Killer Cross is like, no. I see how this game works now. I'm doing fine just over here. The phone will be ringing. Let me tag you in.
I think Matt Cardona loved being independent so much that, or he got so good at it, he's like, man, I have to work really hard to do all this stuff and get my name out there. Now he's starting going, oh, I just like the pension. I don't think he's liking the pension anymore. I think he wants to get back into the, you're losing to Alistair. You're getting your arm broken by RKO. I mean, look at Killer's got all the belts now. He's picking up all the belts that Cardona left behind.
He's the new Cardona.
He's the new Cardona.
Right, he's the new Cardona.
And
Cardona Cross?
Cardona.
Killer Cardona?
Just
or Carrion Cardona?
Just saying.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Cheshire.
He's got a Chelsea Green.
Cheshire.
But he's also got a
Cheshire.
And he's got a
Cheshire.
And you got a
Cheshire.
And we got a
Cheshire.
And we got a
Cheshire.
Adios.
Cheshire.
Thank you for listening to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. Don't forget to listen to McGuire on Wrestling, where he does every week. He's got the Meltzer. He's got him. But he's got a whole myriad of stuff. We're just coming off Hot at Dungeon Wrestling. Appreciate you all. Search for the merch. McGuire. I said McGuire, but CelebrateWrestling.com is where you can search for all of that merch. Facebook page. But until then,
Cheshire.